ladies, I am back with yet another video. As always, thank you for watching. Thank you for checking it out. Today's video request comes from Ellie's Empire, and she left me a comment on Instagram asking for basic tips on just how to dress modestly if you're just starting out. My biggest tip would be to make sure that you are doing everything on personal conviction. And what conviction means is just something that you feel is not pleasing to the Lord. Make sure that everything you are doing, it is because you are doing it because you sincerely want to please the Lord, and that you feel that is where He has you on your journey. Sometimes, separating can be difficult, but one thing we have to remember is that the more that we separate from the world, the more that we're growing with Jesus. So it seems like, oh, I'm giving up this, and the Lord He keeps taking all this stuff from me, but we forget to look at what we're gaining. The more that we get rid of all the bad stuff and the negativity, the more that we can fill it with the Word of God and fill it with the joy of being a Christian. And like I said, it's all about personal conviction, and I'm just going to share a little bit of what I'm convicted of and just kind of like my thought process to maybe help somebody else.
So starting out with my skirt, this is just one of my casual jean skirts, and one thing I look for is just kind of how tight it is. This one fits me pretty well, so as long as it's not too form-fitting. And then I also kind of bend over and check to see how high it goes if I were to bend over. And then the next thing I do is I'll sit down and see where it falls on my legs, and if it's a comfortable length, then I'll go ahead and wear it. And as far as my top, I pretty much, I feel pretty comfortable in any tops as long as they're not too low cut. If they are, I'll put a shirt under them. And then if I show my underarms, I'm okay with that as long as I'm not in church or anything. And if I raise my hands or bend over, I don't, show any of my midriff. If I were going to church, I would throw on, a jacket, something just to kind of cover up my underarm, just out of respect for the house of God and for my brothers and sisters. I don't want to, there's no need for me to go flashing my armpits to them, so I would probably throw on a jacket or something like this to go with it. And then as far as my skirt, because I go to a Pentecostal church, we are very active in our worship, so a lot of times I go for very loose skirts that are typically longer and more flowy and, not too tight if I bend over, and they go down past my knee if I sit down. Just something very dainty and ladylike. I feel that is appropriate for my worship style and just the way our church is. We're very, like I said, we're very, very active in our services. So anyway, those are just a few of my little personal convictions and some little tips that I use when I'm getting dressed. So I hope that it helps, and I will see you ladies in my next video. Bye!